Hi everyone, welcome to Second Opinion, a channel dedicated to updating you on what to watch and what to watch out for. This movie reminded me of a half roller coaster and a half train ride. Let me explain. Malik is Fahadh Faasil's latest movie out on Prime. Now, while the trailers did not intrigue me as much, the cast alone got my attention. I knew I wanted to watch anything Fahadh would be in. He's now known to choose great projects and he's got a great streak going for him. The premise of the story. It's a story about two communities from different religions who are trying to live in harmony. However, there are always forces that seek to divide and rule. All good roller coasters have a great setup and build excitement and suspense as you are slowly pulled to the top. This movie does that. I felt strapped in even the first 13 minutes before the title screen with that modern no-cut camera scene. It creates an intense atmosphere of intrigue. At times, I like the starting at the end approach where the audience is thrown in mid-story and you're slowly filled in with well-paced flashbacks. Throughout the movie, I was clinging on to every word, every scene, because I felt like I'll miss an important aspect of the story. So most scenes felt purposeful and it pushed the story forward at a brisk rate. I'd rather a story do that than be so predictable that I'm way ahead of the dragging story. The camera work was slick, yet not so stylized that it takes you out of the movie. The music, on the other hand, it's actually my ringtone. It fits so well to craft the world that the director and the crew built. It almost never overpowers any scenes and rises and falls exactly when the story calls for it. The director, Mahesh Narayanan, going by his track record from his previous movies, he's brilliant with tight and tense scenes. He seems to know how to get the best performance from his actors too. I'm certainly excited to see his upcoming projects. The first half of this fairly long movie goes by quick as I was absorbed into this realistic world. The passion of the director to tell this story really comes through. The story is primarily told through the eyes of the Muslim ex-gang leader Suleiman, who is effortlessly played by the master actor Fahadh. He delivers exactly what you'd expect from him. There's a deadly and unpredictable streak in the character that Fahadh embodies. His intensity is matched by Nimisha, whose honest portrayal as his wife translates. Dilip Pothan as the cunning politician and Jojo George as the conflicted cop fit their roles like a glove. However, I wish I saw more of Jojo and Fahadh on screen. But the few scenes where they're together had me gripped. Another actor who stood out and is going to be on my radar is Vinay Fort as the rather eccentric friend of Suleiman. This is the first time I've seen him getting so much of on-screen time, and I think he made the best of it. 60% of the movie is a great setup, but imagine a roller coaster that takes you to the very top, to the peak. Now you've seen the amazing view up there. However, instead of the breathtaking fall, the track flattens out and it felt more like a train ride to the bottom. To me, the way the movie ends isn't strong and perhaps even anticlimactic. Certain important scenes felt rushed and forced. Some of the key conflicts between people isn't earned or organically told and seem rather abrupt. Therefore, some of the shock, betrayal, or anger the characters feel don't fully resonate. I felt somewhat the same in Mahesh's other movies like See You Soon. The climb, the anticipation was brilliant, but the story fizzles out trying to rush to a resolution. Having said all that, I understand where all the comparisons to the Godfather movies come from, because this movie, I think, will be a cult hit in the years to come. The tight direction, realistic acting, good world building, and some important themes about religious harmony. All in all, I had no regrets watching this movie, and I can fully endorse this movie as well. The world stays with you, and you may even want to watch it a second time. And for that reason alone, I highly recommend you watch this movie. If you've already seen this movie, do you think this movie will be a cult hit and talked about decades from now, or merely forgotten? If you like this review, it would encourage me if you press the like button and subscribe. Stay tuned, and I'll be back with more reviews.